Hello ladies and gentlemen, and first off let me apologise for the 3-day gap. It might be 4 days by the time this comes out for the content for this series. Now, in a way I'm reasonably happy because it means I've had enough, you guys have had enough time to see the episodes and to reply, and let me know how you was thinking about what to do with this series. In another way, I'm rather annoyed because I have now recorded 6 episodes to follow up from episode 50 twice, and the first 3 of them 6 3 times. For some reason, with both this and my CK2, DxTor has been funny and keeps unsetting my microphone. Now, usually that's when I unplug or plug it in again, but it seems to be doing it anytime I load up a game. I know it has its different profiles, but I'm considering sort of like somewhere physically writing down all the settings that I actually want and clearing every single profile and starting again. It's been that bad, but my Lord Orange suggested a name. Sorry, Orange Kun suggested a name. I'll go with that. I'll try and make it a a proper reference to the, being that his name is in reference to the same thing that this country name is in reference to. So we're going to have Pendragon as the capital, and we'll have Camelot as the capital city, just because I think it makes sense. The only problem is that this province is tiny. I sort of wouldn't mind moving the capital here if it weren't for the fact you have the base tax difference. In fact, if we had a big province with good base tax, it'd move. But there's the unfortunate thing about your names fitting in the province itself. Long names never show up that well. I mean, if I really wanted to have it show up, I could have Pendragon. That would probably look quite good. But we won't. We'll have the capital province of Pendragon. Any other suggestions, guys, let me know. I might start, like Cherokee and Shawnee, because they're the nations. I do remember Cumberland, obviously, I know. Chickasaw sounds sort of okay. But Yamsi I tend to get wrong. Muscovy. Semicolon, because that's what I was misspelling it as in the last time I recorded this. I might resort to numbering them all, guys. Oh, wait a minute, wait. We have regions, don't we? So I could name, for instance, if I ever owned Japan, I could name the provinces A11-1, A11-2, A11-3, A11-4. Not for this recording session, but guys, let me know. It's the start of the recording session, so I'm going to be able to hear this, probably quite a lot sooner than I would normally think. I'm going to go for the idea. So I'm trying to remember what I did last time and what I said. Because at the minute we're spending lots of money on ships, so we might be able to rush up to there. Didn't quite manage it last time, but global settler chance, regiment cost, idea cost, religious and missionary strength, yes. Continental trade, provincial trade modifier, that's probably why we've been doing so well. Founding Fathers advisor cost down. Now, I haven't got my magnifier up, so let's get that going so I can read these things a bit better. Don't believe we have a mission at the moment. No. Now, with playing 6 episodes in, remembering, guys, that's probably in between 2 and 3 hours worth of gameplay, I've seen what happens. And when we get our navy up to like a properly good size and start, working on trade properly in certain areas, then we can make a lot of money. Well, I thought was a lot of money, should I say. You can get this from 15 to like 100, and I feel really good when we do that. The only thing is, I know Spain here is making 300. I know that because I was, after the last recording session, all going bankrupt, I was curious to how they was funding certain things. My oracles have, let's say my oracles have told me that Mexico hates us and is going to declare war as soon as it has a larger army than us. So we're going to have to watch that. Brazil is a very long-term aim to try and get an alliance and is probably impossible unless we could maybe get a bit of land a bit closer. This apparently didn't count, or if it does, that's way too far. To form Great Britain, which we are still going to strive to do. I know last episode I was looking at how much to eat all of England. Well, we need these two. So we need to find a way to get to war with Scotland, which I believe we have a casus belli. Don't have a diplomat, or I would test that theory. We also currently don't have a transport fleet of any kind. So that's going to be the first job to do. Merchantman. Also, we are now only like 1 tech away, I believe, from... Yeah. So we're going to stop building trade ships. How far away are we, actually? How many do we gain? 7. And we need to effectively double what we got, so 250. This is when I should have my phone out. Oh, also, one of the reasons why the first episode of this was actually recorded 4 times in the last session, not once, is I also did use the calculator on my computer, and my num divide key is my whatchamacallit key. Word I'm looking for is start and stop record button. So that was clever. But yeah, I think the extra trade power would be nice. So in the meantime, we'll probably work up a bit of a transport fleet. Now, I'm not going to have as many trade ships as I previously recorded, because effectively my entire navy was. And though that made me lots of money, we're going to need a reasonable number of big ships. Massachusetts, where am I? Okay, I'm clicking on something that says 0 days. Oh, because it was saying the days to complete the one I was looking at. I'm like, why is it taking so long? Oh, also, I need to remember, Bermuda can build stuff. Stuff can happen in Bermuda. Like West Bermudan Sea, East Bermudan Sea. No, that's North and South, surely. Alright, I'm going to say that's good for now. If we're going to be rushing for the Diplo tech, then we do have a Diplo guy. If I remember rightly, yep, you're not a bad one to pick up. Morale of armies, because our morale of armies is really, really low still. National tax modifier, he doesn't pay for himself. Stability cost modifier, I do want stability, so we're going to take him. And he's going to make it easier for us to get back up to 0 stability. Ideally, I would like to be at +1. And we only need 94, so despite the religious unrest, liquor act and all that, we're needing less than the standard. But now time can progress. Spain's cancelled its military access. Also, now our diplomat is back. England. I know we're planning to declare war on you, but in the meantime, we really, really, really need an ally. And you have the right religion. You're on, in both areas where we'll probably be fighting, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have a reasonable navy. Recall him. There's not much more we can do. We can't get an alliance. I mean, our relations isn't even good enough, but our relations of how much we like them isn't even good enough. But it unfortunately doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your name is. You go to Coney. No. You go up there, though, because I think you're supposed to join up with him. I really did prefer the idea of having boats selected. Thank you. I'll go to Coney, although you merge up. You guys go to Coney, but everyone else stay here. And I'll separate off the big ships as well, because we do want a big ship fleet and we want our trade fleet separate. When I was doing it last time, I was making, like, I think it was not armies, navies of around 20. The first thing we need to do is I'm aiming for at least a 50% hold on our own. Split up for 2-deckers, go to Umi. You're both trade ships, so no, you come here. To me, looks like we've probably got a good number of things to build. So if we're at 7, then if we count a year, 10 would be 70 plus 14, because you're going to get 2 more months. 84. So it'd be 3 years. Now in 3 years, with 160 days for ships, we can build a lot. If we don't start doing something soon, we're still losing money. Although if I remember rightly, there's a random event for the Americans, which, despite the fact telling it, use the English events and stuff, it still fires. I've done something wrong with the mod there, I believe. But let's select the 10. Start getting you guys trading out Chesapeake Bay. I did so much on the trade last time. You guys would have been so proud. But none of it's going to happen. And I also worked out that even though our capital's over here, controlling Western Europe might actually be a thing for us. So we need land over the other side of the world, so we can really base and do that there. Because the transfer downstream is really killing us. Of other nations doing that. You guys merge up. In fact, we'll wait for that other guy to get there, because then it's an army of 20, not an army of 20, a thing of 20 boats. You didn't need to sail that far out to come back in, you idiot. And put you in Chesapeake again, because we still don't have the majority there. I wish I'd only show up when you have a monopoly. Otherwise it should like split between 2 of you or something. 40%. See, at the minute, all that trade power's pulling forward. We're the only real ones, us and Shawnee, trying to pull stuff back. So, it's from 6.9 to being retained, and retained effectively means us eating. 10. So, we can call that a good 3. And we're still losing more money. But the thing is, then once we have a decent control there, any money that we push from here, the 13 colonies, we have a claim on Hispaniola. Oh, claim, yes, we claimed it because it was, I can't remember why now. These are the ones that we got from becoming Great Britain. I mean, becoming United States. Let's see though. 1761. We've got a good bit of time, and it's only a claim, isn't it? Yeah. If it was a core, that would be worth a lot more to us. You guys merge up. A light ship doesn't live there. How many heavies do we currently have? 8. 20 seems like a good number. Well, it's going to eat so much into our trade ship. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Can only afford 14, and we're losing money, so we are going to take out another loan. But I know once we start getting the trade ships up, that we're going to be making money, so I wouldn't say okay going into more debt, but it's fine. It's something we'll have to just deal with. And if we can get to be building the new ships soon, I'm also happy to take out loans to fund them. So let's double check how many loans can we take. 17, and we currently have 10. That's not fun for us. You go up towards Chesapeake, actually, so then we've got our three armies spread out a bit. $4.98, that's terrible. Guys, merge up. Do have more on the way. We might have to start putting them out in units of 5 because I'm not building anymore. Or just wait and see how many do finish. Mainly seems to be trade ships coming in, so I'm happy with that. Tuskegee. And Tuskegee is... Tuskegee. I think that's in your sphere of influence then, mate. March over there. Colonial incompetence. Brilliant. Oh, they've risen up in semicolon as well. Yeah, I've taken a loan I expected. Lots of ships finished. Looks like it's starting to be the trade, not the trade fleet, the transport fleet actually. Still just took them all here, I'll sort them out once we get there. So who's not moving? Merge you guys up. Guess Bermuda as well? Is that where you are? Yes. So everyone's moving or doing something. 2 fleets of 9. Oh, they've magically formed into groups of 9. Evo wanted to go into Umiak, so you can go with the big ships. You going there. So it's easier to manage them once they come into a set place than it is to... We also need to work on our, actually, manpower. Military, we're currently going for the ideas, aren't we, to try and get the next 2, so we need like 600 points to get ship cost down. Do I instead go for buildings? Have to be military ones because all our other points are going to be spoken for. Apparently nowhere we can build a barracks. A few places for a recruitment camp. Oh, training fields have to be built first, yeah. Armory first. Okay, now all of them 29s. An 8, bloody hell. I really wish it was in a ledger. I'd rather just build them where it's going to be useful. Is that really +4? Let's get all the 30-somethings first. I know that my oracles tell me, because obviously they're not going to be guaranteed to do the same thing as they did last time, so we'll say my oracles tell me we are going to be attacked. So let's have a look at getting our manpower up, because the oracles tell me that somehow our manpower never seemed to go up. which was annoying. Yeah, I'd managed to build up the entire fleet, and the manpower was still seemed to be lower than what it was before. Now, I was dealing with rebels constantly, which we're hopefully not going to be dealing with as much. Oh, we can pick mission now. Create a proper fleet. See, the reward's so crap. Relations with France at 150. We have little reason to go to war with France at the minute. But yeah, we're at minus 200 and... I don't think... Oh, they've rivaled us. No, there's no chance. Why would you give us that mission? Defeat rebels. Have fewer than 1 rebels. It's prestige. It should hopefully be done quick. We do only have a 1 rebel at the moment in semicolon. Yes. Although we do have Tuskegee ones. I think you're in position now. Yes. So let's call them up, have them killed. But anyway, ladies and gents, that was a timer, so that's all we have time for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.